Okay, round 3 versus Jamie. I've got the same problem as I've had before, in the shape of Umbreon. So I really want to bring Stunfisk and Vigoroth, just as like bulky stuff that I can take it on, that can take on the Umbreon. That does unfortunately leave me open to Scrafty quite heavily. So I like Vigoroth in the lead here. So if I do end up lining Vigoroth up versus the Scrafty, it will be in the lead, and the Scrafty won't have boosted counters. So that's good. Vigoroth in the lead, probably, like, it's not the worst thing in the world against anything that he's got, so it's quite a safe lead. Galarian Stunfisk in the back is lovely if Scrafty's gone. So if he does lead Scrafty into Vigoroth, that's pretty good as well in that regard. And so if I'm combining those two together, I want my third thing to be a proper Scrafty counter, just so I can switch into the Scrafty if I get the opportunity to do so. Double Flyer plus Heatmore means I don't want to run Ivysaur. But as per other teams we've seen, he hasn't got a great deal to take a hit from Zapdos, so that could be one. But I also like my own Heatmore here because it'll be Tropius, it'll be Granbull. It can take on Scrafty. Not really a switch in. But like he's going to struggle to switch into Heatmore because Mantine is the thing to do that. But he ain't going to want to take a Thunder Punch. So I could run Heatmore maybe in a later game if he starts favouring Tropius and Granbull. But for now, I'll go with Zapdos and see what happens. Okay, what's he leading? Scrafty. This is good. In a very strange kind of way. Because what's he got for Stunfisk in the back now? Oh, this is perfect. I mean, it's not ideal. Is it ideal? I don't know. So I get to keep Stunfisk away from Scrafty. Over farm here. Want to be as close to an Earthquake as I can. Well, I'm going to get to max energy. No, not. Rock Slide won't kill. Probably take 2. More than I was expecting it to do, to be honest. I made a mistake actually. Right, so I've got myself in a position where Zapdos is in the back, and I've still got 2 shields, and he's still got 2 shields. So I need to start burning his shields. So I need to start shielding myself as well. I need to start burning his shields. So I might switch out here. Yeah, I'm going to switch out here. It's good. Hopefully he'll switch out Scrafty. I'll take this, and then I'll be able to farm down the Scrafty with Zapdos in a bit. Oh, cubes. Oh, shield it, Jamie. This is good. Oh, that's huge. That's huge, that Rock Slide. Double pubes. Now I can get a critical Thunder Shock lead. Obviously I shield that. Umbreon. Let's see how much a Thunderbolt does. I'm going to guess about 40%. Oh, even more. Now the question is, do I need to go for another Thunderbolt or does a Drill Peck finish him? Drill Peck finishes him. Don't want to risk Dark Pulse taking me out either. So Drill Peck is the play. Does that kill him? Yeah. There we go, finish off the Scrafty. So first game all over the place, but I managed to squeeze through. Did not like that at all. So he likes his Umbreon, he likes his yeah, I mean he's going to remember this. Maybe I go Zapdos lead here. If he brings the same 3, which is a good 3 versus me, no reason for him not to do it, I don't think. Then Zapdos is a 2 out of 3 chance of winning the lead. And I can save switch my Vigor off into Umbreon in a situation where I'll lose the lead. Because if I lose the lead, I'm losing it to Umbreon. In the back, I'll want an extra counters of Scrafty and Gramble. So Ivysaur, there's the bill there. I've got to be super careful of Tropius with this line though. Well, maybe G-Fisk is a better switch then. Because I can still switch that into Umbreon. That gives me 2 Gramble counters as well. Yeah, let's try that. Tropius or Mantine, please. Scrafty, this will do 2. I'm not going to shield the first one. Even if it's Dark Pulse, I reckon I can probably tank it. Foul play even. Oh, do I want to risk it? No. Oh. This is going to do a lot of damage if he doesn't shield it. I want to save Ivysaur in the back for the what's it called, for the Scrafty, so I'll go to Stunfisk. I didn't want to risk over farming too much. I don't want to be forced to shield the close combat. I'm just going to go straight Earthquakes here. I think the way he wins now is if he calls me baiting, so I'm not going to give him a chance to do that. I'm going to either get big damage or get shields. So yeah, I can go straight for another Earthquake here, knowing that I can tank another Dark Pulse. Hoping at least that I can tank another Dark Pulse. Yep. He's going to barely get a chance to do a counter or to counter me down with Scrafty, so he's barely going to get any energy, which is great. I'm just going to sack off my Zapdos here. Seeing as it's at low health anyway. Straight in with Ivysaur to get a couple of fine moves. And I think I win as long as I don't take a boosted foul play. So I let the first one through. That's fine. I've got a shield. I'd feel awful if I lost by letting it. Oh, I think a power whip kills him here, and I've got 2. Yeah. So as we see that game, we saw Scrafty Umbreon again with Gramble. So Ivysaur is really nice there. Let's try Ivysaur in the lead this time. And then it would be bad if he had Tropius or Heatmore, so I can save swap Stunfisk still. I want another Scrafty counter in the back. I don't have another Scrafty counter apart from Zapdos. Now that I've seen him running the Gramble, the best thing I've got to cover both Gramble and Scrafty is Heatmore. So we'll try that. Not used Heatmore yet this tournament, I don't think. Or certainly not since round 1. Tropius not good, so I will save to. You know what? I'll go strange. I'll save to Heatmore. Yeah. Given the Scrafty's the probable counter switch. I don't think his counters to be super effective to Stunfisk. And this is going to pave the way for Stunfisk to sweep as well. I'm going to go for Thunder Punch now. Try and go for some damage. I'm going to shield and try and go for some damage. If I can put him in farming range of Ivysaur, that would be lovely. This is boosted, so it's going to do a decent chunk. Lots, that's nice. And those boosted 5 spins are chunking away. Yeah, obviously got to go Ivysaur. I don't really value the Ivysaur now, because I know he's got Tropius, but he's giving me switch advantage. So maybe if I knew he was going to do that, maybe I would have shielded. Can't let this get too low, otherwise I will just get counted down by Scrafty. I think he's got Gramble in the back. I'm going to go straight for the 2 here. I'm not going to farm up a little bit more because I need to keep the health now. It would be lovely if this killed, but I think it's going to come just short. Yeah. That is a shame, but what can you do? Power Punch? Yeah, so it was, I was proactive in my switch there because I sort of felt like he was going to go Scrafty. Oh, he's got the Foul Play, so it's game over anyway. Yeah, he was just able to get to the Foul Play. So yeah, Scrafty causing me a lot of problems, but I managed to play around it just about well enough in game 1 and 2 to come through. Yeah, he's just going to 5-spin me down with Heatmore. So yeah, 2-1, back to winning ways, just about. But fantastic games, Jamie. Yeah, that first one was mad, all over the place. Really, really good game. So yeah, catch you for the next one.